So I saw that the chamber just had a ribbon cutting with a gentleman named Isaiah. What is the new business you're bringing to Rochester?
Yeah, so we're actually bringing soft washing and pressure washing here to Rochester. So we do a lot of exterior cleaning, so like windows, siding, roofs, gutters, fences, wood, composite. And then we also do a lot of specialty cleaning. So like a lot of times there's rust and oil removals, and we specialize in that as well.
Very cool.
Yeah.
And what's the name of the business, and how'd you come up with kind of the style? I love what you got going on with the look.
I appreciate that. Yeah, so the name is Syverson Pressure Washing. So I just took my last name. And so I used to do construction sales for like 2 years. And I loved helping people and bringing value back to the community. So I did research, and I found cleaning the exterior is 90% cheaper, and it makes your house look just as new.
That's very cool. And you got quite the rig now. So
Yeah.
walk us through what's inside this rig.
Yeah.
What made it come to life?
Yeah, I'd love to. So we can kind of walk over here. So this right here is what we use for window cleaning. This is our Tucker pull system. So right here are 3 different filters that we filter the water. So that way it's not hard water. And then we have a TDI tester. So it's for particles per minute. And I test my water once I'm done, and that leaves a streak-free finish. Right here, this is our 8-gallon per minute pressure washer.
Wow.
So this produces 8 gallons a minute. This right here is my mixing station. So right here is for my water, my chemicals, and my surfactant. This is my 15-gallon gas tank for my pressure washer. Right here is a 12-volt pump. So all of this, and I can use these dials to mix the chemical for the strength depending on the organic growth.
Okay.
Right here is a Flow Pro. So what's really nice about this is when I'm pressure washing, if I don't want to come all the way back and flip this to like chlorine, I have a remote that's wireless. I click a button and it switches it from chemical to water.
Wow.
Which is really cool. Yeah, and then if you follow me over here.
This is way more than just you pressure washing with that pressure washer you got in the garage.
Yeah,
right?
100%. So in here, I have this is about 400 feet of pressure washing hose. So I will unreel all this and we attach it to the pressure washer. This right here is for water. So we hook up to the client's water and the water then feeds into here. So right here, this is a 100-gallon tank that I use to store my water as like a buffer tank. And then this right here is 100 gallons for my sodium hypochlorite, my chemical. And then this right here, that 12-volt pump I ended up showing you, this is actually what ends up spraying the chemical or like the surfactant to clean the house. And then we use this to wash. This is another really cool thing. This is what we use to wash. So a lot of people use high pressure, which you don't want to use on houses because it's going to etch it, damage it. And so we've got these different tips. So like this is what we use for a house wash. It's basically garden hose pressure, but it's more fine-tuned. This is for like gutters and then stucco and then like screen rinsing.
Cool.
And then we've got like 2 different, let me get this put back here. And we've got all lengths. So we've got 2 different lengths here that we use for like big jobs. So this is like a long one.
Oh yeah.
And then we've got one that's just a bit smaller than this. The other thing that's really nice is we have this 20-inch surface cleaner right here. And so what this does, we use this mostly for like concrete cleaning or like patios, like agate, things like that. And this is really nice. It's 20 inches and it does a circular motion, which is really cool, and it gives you a really nice clean finish.
Well, awesome.
So, yeah.
So Isaiah, you know, this business, it's awesome to see that you've really made the investment and are continually growing here in Rochester. Today, you're going to be doing just over 40 windows of washing. If people want to learn more about your company, if they're looking for services, where can they go online? How can they find you on social media?
Yeah, I'm glad you asked that question. The best way for them to find me is we use Facebook a lot. That's the biggest thing we utilize. And then on Facebook, we have a link to our website, and that gives us all their information about us. And then they can either schedule online on the website or they can give us a call.
Very cool. Congrats on the new business.
Awesome, thank you. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.